and inhale smoke into the lungs. Probably not a good idea.
Okay.
But certainly not as toxic as tobacco, and it doesn't have anything in it as addictive as nicotine, which is one of the most addictive drugs that we know. I think the medical usefulness of cannabis, there's a lot of potential there. I think this is a subject that's open at the moment. There's a lot of research on ways it can reduce muscle spasticity. It can help people with, all sorts of neuromuscular problems, with digestive problems. But again, a lot of individual reaction to it. We're seeing this plant, being made available to people. And I think it's about time that it gets out of that restrictive drug schedule and made available for therapeutic use. I was just talking yesterday, our center does a podcast, and I was interviewing a nurse who is a member of the American Cannabis Nurses Association. I didn't know there was such a thing. But there is a large group of nurses who have now become trained in using cannabis therapeutically.
In what form, yeah?
They use all different forms, and they base that on the individual patient. But I think they're in a much better position to do this than physicians, because there's no cannabis preparation out there that most doctors are going to feel comfortable using. And until we have something like that, I don't think doctors are going to go near it. They don't understand it. But it's great that nurses are using it. A lot of them are using it for pain control. They're also using it in hospice situations, especially with people with terminal cancer, and they say they find it very useful. So I think it's, I'm happy to see this becoming used.